Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, we'll kick things off talking about Game Boy ROM modding, and if you were ever interested in colorizing a Game Boy game, the legendary Colorozed has a very nice tutorial. I'll drop a link to this tutorial in the description below and feel free to check it out. It goes over things in quite a bit of detail, and Colorozed is amazing at colorizing Game Boy games. And I know some of you have enjoyed some of the colorized Game Boy games. Moving on, and we're talking about Wine, which stands for Subscribe to Mr. Sujano, or Wine is not an emulator. And Wine has just released development build 8.17 with a few game fixes. Notably here, there's a fix for crashing on the Elder Scrolls Oblivion logo screen, and there's also a fix for crashing in a very specific situation with CMU. Moving on, and we're talking about Canonical, and it appears that Canonical Snap Store has been hit with a lot of malware, specifically crypto malware. And they have issued a warning and temporary restrictions in trying to fix this. The issue was reported on September 28th, and I haven't seen an update since then, so I guess they are still investigating it. If you're downloading anything brand new from the Snap Store, you may want to be careful. Moving on, and we're talking about the open source Windows replacement ReactOS. If you haven't seen ReactOS before, I'll drop a link to it in the description below. At a high level here, they just had a major breakthrough thanks to community funding. Now, I might butcher this name, but Hermes Beluska, who has worked on the project since 2012, has been hired full-time for 5 months to work on the GUI setup. If all goes well and according to plan, ReactOS is going to look a little bit better, be easier to use, and arguably perform better as well. Next up here, we're talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. If you're playing this game on PC and wanted to make it look as good as possible, there is a mod out here that you may be interested in. It makes the game look absolutely gorgeous. So this is called Visual Redemption. I'll drop a link to the YouTube video in the description below, and I do recommend checking it out. It's a work-in-progress graphics mod, or rather graphics overhaul, and this is going to be absolutely amazing. Next up here, if you're a fan of Goldeneye 64 and you're looking for a modern take on this classic game, I may have something for you. There's a game that's currently in development called Agent 64, Spies Never Die. It is on Steam. It hasn't released just yet, but there may be a demo. I'll drop a link to it in the description below. Unfortunately, I don't have an exact release date just yet, but on the Steam page it does say it's releasing this year, and as soon as I know more, you'll know more. And last up here, we're talking about Nintendo 3DS emulation with Panda3DS, and this is more of just a sneak peek at what's to come. As you can see here, the GUI is starting to shape up extremely nicely. I'm excited to see this, and I can't wait to see what comes next. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a few things today. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely any of them in the comments below. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.